My name is Sam Lofquist. I have been working with Home Invest for the last 2 years, approximately. I first started investing, I think, in January. Yep, it was January 2016. So now it's 2018, and yeah, the last 2 years. Right now, I have 4 properties: two in the Davenport area, and then two in the Milwaukee area that I just purchased this year. I'm a professional hockey player. I played in Europe. This is my 7th season abroad. I went over when I was 21 years old, and yeah, I spent 3 years in Sweden, 2 in Finland, 1 in Russia, and then this year's my first year in Switzerland. I was a little bit skeptical of like the whole turnkey property idea, but what I did is I don't know, I just went on the internet and I looked at a bunch of different, as far as I was concerned, and trustworthy with also having like the type of returns I wanted to see. There were a couple companies that they seemed like they did too much and then took a little bit too much of the profits, and there were other companies that maybe were a little bit too heavy on their renovations, maybe renovating the properties a little bit further than they needed to be renovated. And I don't know, I just took the time. I wanted to see who I could trust and who seemed like they had their act together. And it was those 2 companies, and then I ended up purchasing from both companies, and it just, I mean, I've been more happy with Home Invest than I was with the other one, with Fundamental. I mean, yeah, I really tried to, just because as an investor, when you're investing from being a long way away, as I am, and essentially, I mean, essentially not seeing the properties, you're putting your trust in who you're working with, more so than any other type of investment. And I don't know, for me, just educating myself and doing my research and talking to everybody who's involved, that just kind of seemed like the right thing to do. Sure. I mean, with us being in Florida for 4 months of the year, like it would be tough to get back to I guess see the properties. So you have to trust the property management, and then trust that like your properties are actually going to sell at the price that they say they're going to sell at, and that you're not getting ripped off. I absolutely plan on buying more. From my experience with Home Invest, it seems like they kind of promise low and then deliver higher, which is always good in business. Like, I mean, as a business person, like you want something that is going to perform better than the estimates, and that's one thing I like about Home Invest. It seems that they have that planned into their numbers that they run by you at the beginning of the property. So, and one thing I would say about Home Invest too is that, I mean, they know that ultimately the investors are their key to, I guess, having success in the company. So they're not just trying to peddle you just any property that they get. Like, they really want to make sure that like it's the right property. They want to make sure that like it's a property that like will work for you. They want to make sure that, I mean, that you're going to have success in the property, so that you'll just keep buying from them. And for me as an investor, that makes me feel very comfortable to, I guess, trust them with that big of an investment. Really easy. They make it really easy on you. I mean, you just kind of have to piece together the information to make sure you can get financing and know what type of financing you get. But as an investor, you should probably have an idea about how you're going to finance the property going in anyway. So, but that's the thing I like about Home Invest too, is they're always trying out different ways to finance the property, whether it's coming in with all cash and then selling it as a market maker, which I did with one of the properties. I don't know if you're doing that anymore, but or financing a pre-rehab with a different lender, and then refinancing with a different lender once you get people in the unit. It's just, they're always trying to find a solution that works the best for your situation. And I mean, that's what I like, is like, it's just good people that are trying to serve their investors, and I can't say enough good things about Home Invest. As an investor, you can definitely tell that everybody involved is a good, ethical person, and they're just trying to help the investors. And that's, I mean, they turn themselves inside out to do that. I have not seen any of the properties that I've bought. So which is, I mean, as a turnkey investor, that's nice. I would like to see the properties eventually, but it's not, from what I've seen, it's not really necessarily necessary for every one of them. I would say just doing the legwork and researching a lot about the companies and I don't know, talking to people that try and push you on a property, that get mad if you aren't purchasing right away or whatever. I mean, Home Invest is the best that I've seen from what's out there. Like, you want people that will respond to you right when you email right away. I swear nobody at Home Invest sleeps. Like, I haven't waited longer than about 10 minutes for an email back. And I mean, I'm 7 hours ahead of time, so I'm doing my business in the morning. Anyways, but they're far and away better than anybody else who's out there as far as customer service and just wanting the customer to have a good experience. And then that's what keeps me buying from them.